Good morning, Southern California, AM 1220, KHTS. This is your host, Fred Arnold, on the Santa Cruz Valley Chamber of Commerce Business Spotlight. Well, I'm happy to have Patrick Biswell. Patrick Biswell is a certified hypnotherapist with invisible touch therapy, and something that I don't know a lot about. So will you tell me about what a hypnotherapist does and what you specialize in?
Well, hypnotherapy, it's two words, it's hypnosis and it's therapy. It's basically behavior modification, or breaking of habits or creating new habits through the use of hypnosis. Okay? And hypnosis breaks down into a lot of different things. You can be using cognitive modalities. You could be using NLP, which is neuro-linguistic programming. This is something we do every day, but for you to be cognitive of it can help you interact better with other people. I use dream therapy. I use therapeutic imagery. The brain thinks in images, so often that's a better way to get to people to understand what it is that they need to be doing or seeing or changing. Any of these things can be used. Hypnosis is really not as mystical as it sounds. It's really just a state of profound relaxation and a state of hyper-awareness, where your cognitive factor, the thing that's worrying about what you're going to do next, or am I going to be on time, or do I get the kids to practice, or all that kind of takes a break. And you're talking directly to basically the 5-year-old who's running the show, you know, causing you to breathe and continue to live and all that other stuff. But it works on associations that you've made when you were younger, things that you like. If you're afraid of dogs, if you don't like to, you know, if you're a fear of flying or what have you. These are things that either come from an event or that you've associated since childhood, you know. And if they no longer benefit you, then you can change those, and it'll help you take the limits off your career, off your personal life, off your relationship, and just give you a better mindset and a way of looking at things.
You know, we are shaped by the things that we've experienced in the past, and a lot of people have experienced things in the past that were maybe not necessarily that bad, but were certainly uncomfortable when they did experience them.
Sure.
Whether it be being called names or whether it be someone picked on you, but really they didn't pick on you, but they felt like you're picking on you, and you carry that with you forever, don't you?
You do.
Unless you can figure out a way to get rid of it.
Unless you counteract it in some way, or some other event comes along that causes you to step outside of that comfort zone that you had. And a lot of people, that's just kind of how they are. You have introverted people, you have extroverted people. And it helps to know really what kind of person it is that you're dealing with, even on a business level, because that's how you will talk to them. That's how you'll interact with them. And for yourself, maybe those people don't like to stand up in front of a crowd. Maybe they don't like to network, and that's keeping their business down because they're a little more introverted. So there's ways around that and breaking free from that and giving them a little more confidence.
Let's talk about dream therapy.
Mm-hmm.
When you said that, it really caught my attention, because sometimes it's tough to sleep at night. Just a couple quick tips.
Well, that's really just a matter of looking at the dreams. Now, the dreams that you have in the early morning, those are venting dreams. Those are the ones that you remember, so you think those are the prophetic ones. But those are really the ones that your mind is getting rid of, you know, that you've processed and you just can't get rid of it anymore. So write those down. You know, if you're having problems, write those down. That'll tell you where you're at a lot of times, those early morning dreams.
Those, and we certainly don't have a whole lot of time, but those that want to get a hold of you and get some advice and move forward in a more positive direction, can you tell us how they can reach you, Patrick?
They can go to my website, www.invisibletouchtherapy.com. The phone number, 661-755-0129, or relaxitup@yahoo.com. They can send me an email, and consultations are always free. Come on down, ask questions, get a sample. See what it can do for you.
Yeah, remove the limitations that you have, that you've put for yourself, and really believe you can live a better tomorrow.
Exactly.
Yeah, love it. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this edition of the Santa Cruz Valley Chamber of Commerce Business Spotlight on AM 1220 KHTS. Thanks. We'll talk to you soon.